the over. 11 from the over, 24 for no wicket from 2.
Yeah, Carlton was a televised man with Gale for so many seasons as well. Has the propensity to score high volume of runs in previous editions. Colin Munro at the top has struck some really good form. Boy, he gives it a dash. Kieran Pollard in there as well has had 2 significant innings. Andre Fletcher consistent with little scores.
Here's Colin Munro leading the run scorers in the Heroes CPL. He's going so well for Trimbago Knight Riders, and Pollard for Barbados Trials. Fletcher for the St. Lucia Stars. Sunil Narayan 79 not out, 79 last night against Barbados, and Chadwick Walton here 129, and he's got 23 tonight in quick time. Early change of bowling. I'm not so sure that Carl Mayers would have come on this early. Coming on for the 3rd over of the innings. Medium pace. Two men back on the leg side fence. Long on and a deep mid wicket. There they are. Fine leg is up inside the circle. Can't go down leg side. Can't go anywhere. Aaron Sammy a little anxious at the time it's taken to actually start this 3rd over. Right, here's Carl Mayers. A nice inviting full toss. Andre Fletcher, how many runs has he saved in the field for the St. Lucia Stars in this CPL? He's been dynamic with bat and in the field. And he keeps wicket when if he wanted to, he can keep wicket.
He might be behind the sticks, I think, next match. That's a wide. Cameron Akmal has been well short of where he needs to be from a batting perspective, so they may consider that as a tactical change going into the next game.
Martin Guptill's CPL career, just over 1,000 runs, averaging 32 with a strike rate of 123 and 15 scores of 30 plus.
Well, it's interesting, Guptill's strike rate there at 123. A lot of people would think, oh gosh, I think that's probably a little bit lower than I expected of Guptill, because Guptill is such a destructive player. But you've got to remember where he plays all his home games in Guyana. The venue there can be a challenging venue where the ball can turn, so generally batsmen have a slightly lower strike rate there. Still a good return on average, so he's still batting well, but not with the same devastation he would do elsewhere.
Leg side again, and the bowler's got away with a wayward delivery here.
It certainly clipped something as it went past. Whether it was pad or bat, we'll soon find out. Yeah, just clipped his front pad.
It's a dangerous line because you're asking for a 4 to be hit down fine leg. Fine leg is up inside the circle. Yeah, Tom, that Martin Guptill, 123 his strike rate is for the CPL. His career 2020 strike rate is higher at 128. But the point you make is absolutely valid. In Guyana, there's nothing like the pitch and the pace that you've got here in St. Lucia.
That could change. It could possibly change this CPL. I'll tell you why. Yeah, I certainly have expressed over the years my concerns about that pitch in Guyana. and it was sort of dug up and relayed after the last CPL, sometime towards the end, I think, of last year. And then when we played, West Indies played Pakistan in Guyana this year, there were a couple of games where 300 was scored. West Indies chased down 300. It was a much different pitch. They tried to get it a lot firmer and a lot more true. So we'll see in this CPL whether it maintains that consistency. 26 without loss.
Amazon Warriors 26 for no wicket, chasing 153 to win this match. Both these teams without a win in this 2017 Heroes CPL. The Stars getting to 152 for 8 after winning the toss, and Darren Sammy with a very late rearguard cameo. Now, Mitch McClenaghan, his first over cost him 13. So he's back on now from a different end. Let's see how he goes. Flicked wide of mid-on. Shane Watson. Clearly not timed as he first thought. A chase for Watto that. Just saw him now as I went round to interview Riyad Emre, and I said, how are you going? And he said, getting there. Getting there. Still in the game.
What he has, I was talking to Tom about a field set at the end of McClenaghan's last over, about having a deep square and a fine leg. If he's going to bowl the short ball, I don't know what he's going to bowl, but he's got the deep square leg and fine leg. This suggests he shouldn't really pitch the ball up unless he's bluffing. There he goes short.
Yeah, I think he's definitely bowling to take the wicket, with the batsman taking on that boundary now. And as Ian Bishop mentioned previously, he'll be hitting it into the breeze, so he'll have to really collect it for it to go for 6. As we speak now, the fine leg comes up into the ring. And we've got a man dropping out at deep mid-wicket, so there's still 2 back on the leg side, but 1 behind square and 1 in front of square, probably by about 20 metres. So he's going to continue with the angle around the wicket, probably change his pace.
Well, Darren Sammy hit 3 big 6s tonight. When that's the flat one. Riyad Emre is the bowler. That went up a mile. Hung around. Rashid Khan thought he might have tapped it, and this magnificent blow into the members' pavilion. And in the Hero maximum race, led by Pollard with 13, Munro with 10, and Brendan McCullum 10, and Darren Sammy now with 9 6s, Sunil Narayan with 9. Martin Guptill 1 from 7 so far. Kiwi to Kiwi. Yorker